Well, Suits is back, and the law firm of Pearson Spector Litt is going through a rough patch, to say the least.
Yes, but if it's up to Jessica, played by Gina Torres, there isn't anything they can't handle. Take a look.
It's not witness tampering if a subpoena was never issued.
And Gibbs is going to say that I had knowledge of an impending subpoena, therefore it is tampering.
You know what, Louis? I don't give a shit what Gibbs says.
Where are you going?
Give that woman a taste of her own goddamn medicine.
Gina! Don't mess with her. Is here, but we didn't bleep that out.
I'm like, I said that.
Oh,
yes, I
you did.
Yes.
Well, welcome back. It's always good to have you here.
Thank
We
you.
love talking about Suits and everything you're involved in, but let's start with Suits, because
Yes.
this season, the fans are just like, oh my God.
Yes.
The main storyline that this show is set up on, and that is one of the main characters is pretending to be a lawyer at a main law firm in
Correct.
New York City. We find out, where the
be
U.S.
troublesome.
government find out,
Yeah.
that he is not an attorney.
No.
And so it is blowing everything up.
Yes.
How far, I mean, when you all read this script or did the table read, I don't know how you all do the process.
Right.
What was it like for you all to say, wow, how's it going to work with this storyline?
We said, oh God, is viewership down? Are they trying to kill the show?
Is this the last season?
Yeah, this is the last season. Did nobody tell me? This is what we've been. This is our biggest nightmare,
Yeah.
right? This is our character's biggest nightmare,
Right.
And it's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real. No one's gonna wake up and say, "Oh, I had a bad dream." I mean, this is actually happening. The cat is out of the bag, and I, as a cast, honestly, we don't know.
You don't know where it's
Wow.
going, how it's going to
We
end?
don't know.
Oh, my
Wow,
goodness.
it's probably easier not to
I mean, we
know.
kind of know. I mean, you'll know soon enough. There's a kind of an end, but where we go from there is still, because we're getting ready to start season 6.
And there's a lot going on with that whole storyline, but Sarah Rafferty recently said in an interview that the person, though, to watch is Jessica Pearson, the character, which is played by you. So what's in store for you? What can you tell us?
She threw me under the bus. That was her way of of getting out of saying anything. Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing.
yeah, really?
No, you should always watch Jessica Pearson, as a matter of course. You
Well,
should
one
just
thing
always
we
keep
do
it
know
good
that's
outside.
going on with Jessica, who is one of the biggest badasses on TV, is that she's going to bring back her love interest, so we get to see her vulnerable side again. Is that
Yes.
fun for you? What's tougher, playing tough Jessica or playing vulnerable Jessica?
God, it depends. It depends.
On the day?
It depends on the day. They each have their challenges, clearly. Sometimes vulnerable is harder.
Yeah.
Because just exactly that. You're
Yeah.
vulnerable and you don't want to give up too much and you sort of feel like I'm not alone here. There
Right.
are, other people watching. And then being tough is hard as well, because you have to strike just the right balance.
Yes, you do.
Tough seems fun, though.
Tough is fun. You get away with a lot. You get away with a lot when you're tough. But I think it's with Jessica in particular, because people like her.
Yeah, you don't want to be perceived a certain way.
You don't want to be perceived a certain way, and she also runs that company. And a good leader is tough, but is still respected and liked.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just not going in there and just setting the place on fire, because that's a different kind of tough.
One more thing that people are really liking you in is Star Wars Rebels. You're voicing a character on that. What's it like to be part of that whole juggernaut?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the call to be a part of it. I was very excited. I went into the studio, and there were stormtrooper heads. And I just selfieing myself with
Stormtrooper heads.
Yeah. It was, and then when I was done for the day, the director said, "And welcome to Star Wars, Gina." I was like,
Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
Yeah, you're like the sci-fi chick. We don't have time to talk about you and the whole Star Trek push. We want to see if
I
you're
heard about that.
I know. Next time you
Yes.
come, you got to come back soon.
Anytime.
Okay,
good.
She said it. Well, you can catch Gina in Suits every Wednesday at 10 p.m. on the USA Network. Thank you as always. Good to see you.
you.
And
Good to see
love
you.
the outfit.
My
Thank
goodness.
you.
My
Thank
goodness.
Styling, right?